Hi, Tom.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hi, Adam. I thought you were on a road trip or something.
I'm back.
Oh, right.
The great thing about road trips.
Because I need either you or Kit or Michael to count the hand for me. I have special rules when I play.
How many cards? There are 13 cards in a suit, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh, there's
I'm putting him on the spot pretty early, huh?
Can you hear that odd noise which it went?
Yeah.
Boing. I don't know what it was, but
I've heard that noise before, and I'm trying to play. Oh, hello.
Right.
Are you able to, while we're waiting, Tom, are you able to tell everybody some basics of your system that you're playing with Andrew, perhaps?
Yeah, right. So good evening, everybody. I'm playing with Andrew Robson, perhaps England's greatest bridge player and teacher. It's literally a first-time partnership. I emailed him 5 minutes ago with suggested system, and he agreed to it all. And we're playing very basic international bridge. 5 card majors. 15-17 at Trump, 2 over 1 game forcing, 3 weak 2s, 4-5 leads against no Trump, 3rd from 5th against suits, standard counter and attitude, standard Smith. And Stamen and transfers.
Semi-forcing no Trump?
I assume so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good to see you all. And you want to say something or something, just shout out. I'm not quite how it works technically, but I'd like to hear from anyone who has anything to say, really, and or just wants to say hello. That's nice too. Because
I've suggested to everyone, Tom, that they don't ask you about the hand after it's finished, because as far as you're concerned, it's gone at that point. So.
Well, that's my normal approach to bridge. That should be everybody's, but there's some discretion. But that would give me a 4th thing to do, as well as play, talk, and count the hand, and talk about the previous hand. That would overload me. I can't. We ready to go, or we're going to wait for 8:30?
I'm not sure if everybody has shared their screens yet. There's 3 Zoom rooms, in fact.
Right.
So
I'm waiting for we're waiting for the okay, I think.
Hi Tom, best regards from Iceland. Are you playing week 2 in Heart, Spade and Diamond?
We are, yeah. Hi, Gudmunda. Gudmunda, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
For everybody watching, if you don't want to see a variety of faces, you can pin Tom, if you know what I mean. You can pin his video, basically. If you put your cursor over the 3 dots over Tom, so to speak, it's in the top right-hand corner of the screen. And there should be an option to pin him, and that means he will be on your screen at all times. So if somebody else speaks, you won't lose Tom, if that makes sense. Shireen's just dealing with a last-minute request, apparently.
And in fairness, we are early.
We are.
Ask him if he's doing some online lessons and lectures. I'm expecting the answer yes. To 2021, Andrew thinks live bridge may be back, but hope he's wrong and it's later this year. But
Well, the WBF just put out a report calling the danger moderate, which I agree with, but some people object to. That said, they're not planning on resuming play anytime soon at the WBF level.
The trouble is that the demographic of bridge, obviously, a lot of vulnerable people.
Oh, for sure.
Well, it's also international events have people coming from a variety of areas with different current levels of danger. And, you know, if they all come into the same place, essentially you've got the, you know, the maximum danger concentrated in one place.
I don't expect any international bridge this year. I've qualified to play in the European Champions Cup in November, but I don't think its favourite would be. Okay, we've started. Pass from Andrew, spade on my right. We agreed to play weak jump overcalls, so I'm going to make one of those. I think 3 is enough. Andrew knows it's a weak jump, but I'll just tell the others.
Yeah. Now, if you were 7-3-2-1 or even 7-2-2-2, you might do the same.
Yeah, there's a case for 4 hearts. I do have an ace though. It's possible the opponent's high spade contract is down on a bad break. 4 hearts, the advantage of that, most of the time West has to bid 4 spades, whether he's strong or weak. In retrospect, I might have bid 4 hearts. I don't think I'll ask for an undo though, I'll
No, that would not be appropriate.
3 hearts is normal but mildly conservative. I guess Andrew might have bid 4 hearts.
Well, you know, I mean, 3 undo, then 4 is expressive. It tells partner you have a 3.5 heart hit.
So, anyway, 4 hearts my left. By the way, this Agustin Madala on my left and Alexander Bianchedi on my right. They're both from Argentina. Oh dear, what's happening here? I can't. Oh.
There you go.
I don't know what happened. I tried to click, but this box gets in the way. Can I put it up at the top? That might be better. You probably can't even see this box, but
I see no box.
It's gone now anyway. It was cramping my style, not that.
I see somebody's been drawing on your screen, but that's a Zoom thing.
Yeah, and there's advertisements on the left, but last time I did it, I think there are advertisements for the Andrew Robson Bridge Club. But
nice.
He ought to be giving me some kind of kickback for that, but here they seem to be for BT. But you have to be a bit careful with targeted advertising. So what's happened here, West bid 4 hearts to show good raise and spades, East signed off, and West is considering a further move.
Just so you know, both the North player and the West player are talking just like Tom is talking. So sometimes the delay might be because they're talking about the hand rather than actually thinking about something.
Yes, maybe a bit of both, but okay. He's gone on with what looks like Cuba to 5 diamonds. Now, I wonder whether that denies club control. You think it would deny club control. So club lead has to be on my shortlist now. 5 hearts from East. That must logically promise a club control. And now the final decision is West. Final decision may be mine what to lead, but
Yes, I was about to ask, what do you think?
Nice race from West. He's signed off, he's done his bit.
Now, in face-to-face bridge, the slow 5 spades would give unauthorized information to East, which he would be bound to bend over backwards to disregard. But online, anything could be happening.
Yeah, this kind of game, I'm not sure it counts as a slow price. Anyway, the 6 spade has been bid. It's me to find an opening lead. This will be the end of the auction, I should think. Right, so what do I know? Looks like West has no club control. East does have club control. West has diamond control. East has a bit to spare. Can West really have no club control? A heart be standing up and go on over 4 spades? I really don't know. I'm going to lead it. Ace of hearts, if it stands up, I'll be happy I led it. If it gets roughed, I won't be happy. All right. No, wish I'd led a club, but looking at that dummy, well, perhaps Andrew's got ace of diamonds and spade trait. We'll find out.
If that's the case, it won't matter what you led.
It will win. I was right about dummy having no club control, and my suspicion that he was voiding hearts was proved correct. Perhaps I should have led something else.
The player's not claiming, that's encouraging.
Yeah, which makes me more fearful. I've done it in with the opening lead, but looking at that dummy, it seems a bit unlikely that he needs this gun.
What do you think the 7 of hearts is?
Well, maybe his only heart, but okay, I'll just throw a meddling heart away. What was going on there? His claimed 1 down. Do I accept? Yeah, okay, I accept. The lead made no difference. So let's see what Declarer had. I would like to show you what Declarer had in the history, but there it is.
Yeah, we can see it.
You can see it. So had his club control, and he felt he was a little bit above minimum, although he did only have one key card, and King of Hearts must have looked like a wasted card. Anyway,
Yeah, I mean, to my mind, East had his 5 heart bid, and then maybe he should have
so
passed
what,
5 spades.
if I
But
bid
it's
4
easy
hearts,
for us.
if
We
I
can
bid
see
4
all the
hearts,
hands.
yeah, if I bid 4 hearts, I think it would have gone 5 hearts from west and 5 spades from east. So maybe going low is better than going high just for once. So let's move on. Week 2 from east, presumably. They were talking about playing 4 clubs over 3 hearts as a good spade raise. Which is known as Crouch-Gerber over here. After Peter Crouch invents a lot of bidding conventions, but scores a lot of headers too, with different Peter Crouch. Right, me to lead against this. And, well, I'm not playing with Tony Forrester tonight, so I can underlead a king if I want to. I feel that the auction demands an attacking lead, but does it? I think it does. So I can make my most attacking lead 3 of hearts. I win. One thing our exchange of emails didn't cover was style of opening lead. But so not unhappy with my choice. But it's quite a good dummy. On the well, having said that, perhaps I'd have done better to lead a club if Andrew's got the king of clubs. 3 of hearts to the 6, ace, 8.
If he has the ace of diamonds and king of clubs, it's going to be tough for him to underlead. Let's see.
Well, it's interesting.
Well done.
Put me in with the king of diamonds. I think he wants a club through. I'm going to give him a club. Does it matter which club I put through? Let's give him a count club. Oh, it came out in the end.
All right.
Andrew's
Yeah, I'd have led the 10, but
all right,
might well not matter.
A heart's coming back.
Yeah.
Right. Well, it's a wonderful defense by my partner. Probably doesn't matter what I play now. Well, that was worth the price of admission in its own. That's yeah, well defended, partner. So if I made the Tony Forrester lead of the 2 clubs, that would have, he doesn't like to lead from kings, so that would have simplified matters. Okay, on to the next hand, and I open 1 heart.
Well, maybe Tony Forster knows something.
He does know a lot, Tony. I mean, Tony is Andrew's mentor, originally everyone's mentor, really. He knows an awful lot about bridge, and has right. Why is my computer making these awful noises? 3 clubs on my left. I assume that's just spades and diamonds.
There we go.
Right, so we've not obviously agreed on defense to this, but we'll have to. I imagine if Andrew wants to make a conventional bid, he'll make one and tell me what it means. But we're a first-time partnership, so this is way beyond.
Well, there's only 1 cubit under 3 hearts, so.
Yeah, 3 diamonds logically should be the good raise in hearts, and what else is a 3 spade should logically, be game forcing with clubs. Double, so he's showing some points. That's what that means. I've got nothing to say. Wonder whether pass show the clubs? Probably not. Probably just asking West to choose a suit.
Yeah, I usually play passes to play and redouble asks for a suit.
Yes, or so would I when it's a 2-level conventional bid. At 3-level, it's open to agreement. Okay.
Understood.
The advantage of being able to pass and let partner do it is that he can redouble with equal length.
Yeah.
So if you have 1 card disparity, you're going to have to pull immediately.
Yeah, there's a technical point though, is that opponents, if they play the hand, would rather West rather than East with the trump lead coming through West. That makes sense. It does.
It does.
Yeah. Three, okay, double, which I assume is penalty. I can't double 3 spades, unfortunately. I'll just pass. I've measured tempo. Andrew would like to double it. That's fine by me.
It's the trouble with playing newbies. They just keep bidding and bidding and bidding.
Mm.
Well, is West really thinking of raising? Probably not. It's probably doubled again. Which I'm going to pass, but I wonder why East didn't bid 3 spades in the first place. Right, so what is going on? West preferred diamonds to spades, and East said in the first place he didn't have a preference, then converted diamonds to spades. Looks like he does have a real preference, especially in view of Andrew's penalty double. The question is whether I cash a top heart in case it's going away on clubs, or whether I lead my trump immediately. It would be well, Andrew's double diamonds and spades. He's going to have an awful lot of hearts if the ace of hearts isn't standing up. And it is possible that mind you, my diamonds, I've got Queen Jack of diamonds and Andrew's double diamonds. Clara's going to have a lot of diamond tricks, even if... Can't make my mind up. I'm going to lead my trump.
Double and lead trump is
Well, he doubled, I let him
sound.
trump, but
Yes.
looking at that dummy, I don't...
Yeah,
don't
no
think
regrets.
that's what I led, but... But Andrew doubled the diamonds, so it looks like he's got at least 4 to the 10. So may have 5 of them. But...
In which case, the hearts. Oh, I don't know.
Alexandra wants to negotiate. That sounds like a hustle. He must be quite close to making for that remark. I don't buy it.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Emily, we can only see the very top of your head.
Good.
Not that it matters.
No, that's all. That's fine. I'll mute.
We can see an awful lot of high cards.
Hmm.
So that doesn't that kind of limit, it tells us pretty much what North has?
Well, he's got most of them, yeah. I've got, what, 13, there's 14 on dummies, 27, so I expect Andrew to have most of the remaining 13.
Tom, a Kibitzer has asked, can you explain why a heart lead is bad? I'm not sure you said that exactly, but...
It's not bad, but classic strategy is when you've got double the opponents, you've got them outgunned and they've got a limited fit, is to lead trumps to stop roughs in a shorthand. But I thought for quite a while before leading Jack of Spades rather than top heart. One thing about the Jack of Spades is I'm actually over roughing East on the 3rd round of diamonds, if that's what it comes to. So.
There's every chance that you're promoting whatever spades Andrew's got as well, I presume.
Promoting by?
Well, because of his initial, he's doubled everything, so presumably he's got something in spades as well.
Yeah, he's got length and spades and length and diamonds. I expect at least 4 cards in each suit. And the Jack of Spades, he's ducked it. Well, gosh, it looks like his spades must be bad in hand. So perhaps Andrew's got King 10, 9 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
I see. That looks like a high-class play from Declarer. It's making it... Well, what shall I do? Oof. So perhaps Declarer's got 3 spades, 1 or 2 diamonds. I'm going to cash my heart and play a club. think. Well, I might have a look at Andrew's card, but the 4, I can't really read it. I played the 10 of clubs. Not sure if this is right, but ace of clubs. So he doesn't have the, oh, he does have the, played the king now, and could play the 6 to give count. He knows the count actually when the queen jack have dropped. So looks like Andrew's sitting over dummy with some trumps. It's a matter of whether he's just going to sit with them or whether it's better to play a trump. He doesn't know I've got the queen jack of diamonds. I expect he's just going to play normal.
Oh.
Play a slightly deceptive queen, but I don't know who I'm fooling.
Looking like he has a stiff heart.
If he got stiff heart, I should have. Who, Andrew?
Yeah.
Well, he seems to have 4 clubs, length and spades, length and diamonds. Yes, I should have continued hearts. Or I should have played the clubs over and then a heart back. And
Oh.
that was the defense.
Well.
Yeah. I think. But then, Declare is not going to be able to get back to dummy without playing hearts anyway. So.
Right.
So, let's see, I don't know. Played through Declare, so what happened in diamonds? He's what's going on? He's claims 4 more tricks. So that he's going to rough a diamond with the 8 of spades and concede Andrew 2 spade tricks. So I accept. Yeah, that's all in order. We got 500 against a game we might not have bid. Well, we can't. No, do we have a game? 3 no trump is our game. So it's a good result for us. I'll have a look later to see whether I blew a trick not continuing hearts, or rather it had to be club shift and then heart from Andrew. Heart. There were roughs low, over rough. All right, on to the next.
Yeah. The diamond suit broke well for Declare.
Tuna trump, I imagine that's a good spade raise. I could better jam them a little bit with 4 diamonds. In the modern game, this would show diamonds and hearts, but I think Andrew knows I don't play a very modern game. You could bet 3 spades to show Michael's anyway, so that's okay. Invitational plus for spades. I've got a stronger hand than my partner will expect for this bid, but three diamonds won't cause them a problem, and 5 diamonds feels like too much, so I'll do this. I want to be raised if partner's got a fit and some shape. 4 diamonds will achieve that. How many do we have tonight, John? Do you know?
At the moment, at this table, we have 54.
Not bad, yes.
And Last time Shireen reported there was 55 at hers and 62 at Andrew's.
Right. Oh, okay. Not quite a sellout, but a respectable attendance. But...
Oh, I got an email saying that Andrews was originally sold out, but the obviously, not everybody showed up.
There have to be an inquiry about that. But we're at 5 diamonds from West. To bid that, he must have a super hand, and I would expect a diamond void. Now, I wonder whether Andrew's considering some action or his past anyway. Of course, I'm not allowed to draw any inference from the tempo of my partner's actions, but this is just idle talk to pass the time between bids. 5 spades from East, okay, he doesn't accept the... Oh, no, what happened? He responded exclusion. He took 5 diamonds as exclusion RKCB, so that's key card excluding diamonds, and his response showed 1. It rather looks like that's what West intended. I'm sure West has got a diamond void, whatever else is doing. I've got nothing to say. I've got 1 ace, but I don't expect the other to stand up.
I wonder about treating that as exclusion. It seems more useful to have it as a slam try.
Good on some hands, not on others. But, so Andrew's 6 of diamonds, we said 3rd and 5th. It looks like he's got the remaining 4 diamonds.
Do you consider there to be any advantage in 3rd and 5th leads, Tom?
They're good on some hands, bad on others, but obviously not relevant on this hand.
No.
So if I have a decision on this hand, it's going to be whether to duck when a heart is played to the king. Play the card unknown to hold the ace of diamonds. Doesn't mean anything. Declarer will rough unless he's completely lost.
Was there a case for letting Declare know you had all those diamonds to help him misguess the hearts, or is it a game within games?
Yes, there was, yes. So there'll be a hard guess if Declarer has 10. No, what would it need to be for a guess? Is the possibility of my partner being squeezed even? He's got 10, 9 and a small heart. He may load to king, and I'll have to duck it to give him a guess. So I think if it goes a heart from Declare and partner show low, play it. Then oh. Okay. I'm not going to show him anything, or perhaps I should, according to Adam's theory. But...
I think that was Michael, but I'll take credit.
Oh, I can't see Michael, that's why. 8 of diamonds. So what's going on? A club here. So Claire has drawn 2 rounds of trumps and rough to diamonds. So it's got 7.
He's rough 2 diamonds, hasn't he?
Made the club to the jack. So it's got so you've got 7 spades, 4 clubs. How can this be right? What he got a club? Did he get a club past Andrew's? What I missed?
You gave up on your idea of ducking the heart?
7. I've just counted 7, 3. Claire is.
I'm thinking he had 6 spades, but wait a minute.
Oh, I had a spade.
Yeah, I still can't make it add up. We'll see the history.
Michael, we appear to have lost. Ah,
Here, it's coming back.
there we go.
This one looks less exciting so far.
Tom is muted. You have to unmute yourself, Tom.
Well, I'll start again. I let for a slam, but onwards and upwards. Claire is very kind, saying he's probably guessing it, but he was guessing. He might have guessed wrong if I ducked the heart track.
Tom, we seem to have lost the history tab.
I'll put the history back, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much. It just enables everyone to see the heart problem.
Yes. Well, that was, you can see why I hid it now, can't you? But... So 3 hearts, West, East has shown a minors, which is unusual, no trump. West has got an encouraging hand. It's got a good hand. Trying for at least game.
I know it's not relevant here, Tom, but if you had, say, 5 spades like this and you had 3 hearts and you got to respond to 1 heart, is your priority to show the heart fit, or will you show the spades?
With a limited hand, definitely would raise hearts, yeah.
Yeah.
3 no trump, I don't know what that means, but. Okay, they've got agreements. 5-5 and medium range. Medium range, I imagine, is about 10 to 14. Maybe a little bit more. But doesn't seem to say anything about a stop in hearts. But,
This is bad news, this social media executive order.
oh, really?
He's trying to impose government censorship.
Adam, you know you're unmuted.
Nobody knows.
Adam, you're unmuted there, so be careful what you say. We're a non-political broadcast.
Oh, I didn't know. I took my headphone off. I didn't realize my microphone should.
Right,
Anyway,
no
yes, yes. In in the UK, you have party political broadcasts, and we don't have those here.
Yes.
That's not. Yes, we do.
What do we call them, Michael?
Twitter.
Ah, there we go.
Shall we go back to the bridge, perhaps?
Oh, it's East's call.
Apologies.
Hearts, is he trying to slam now? Gosh, and do I want to double it for the lead? I pass now. I don't want them to sort out where it's first or second round control.
Well,
if they bid a slammer, oh, hang on, it's odd number of key cards and a heart cue. Okay, so they really do.
That's exciting. Yeah. On board one, Andrew might have done well not to double a cue bid. He ended up going plus against the slam, where the double might have given them room to stay out.
Yes. How strong were his diamonds? He had ace jack 9 to 4, was it? Or?
I just remember the ace,
Yeah.
If you click on the result board one on the results, Tom, you can look.
Yeah, we can have a look, can't we? Ace 6 4 3. So I suspect he wasn't very tempted to double it. He was just praying for the ace of spades to appear in dummy. 5 clubs, I sign off, I assume. I've got nothing to say.
So we're thinking dummies likely 2155.
2155 with an odd number of key cards. Odd, I suppose that's one, but there's medium range. Medium range could easily have 3, couldn't it? But could easily have 1.
Well, yeah, if he had 3, they'd be in slam, presumably.
I think 3 always accepts the Roman key card, so I'm expecting 1 key card on table. West has got presumably 2 key cards. Perhaps Andrew's got 2 key cards, and my Queen Jack, another club will beat them.
Yeah. He didn't ask for the Queen of Trumps, so they should be off 2 key cards.
So looks like they're off 2 key cards and the Queen of Trumps, yeah. very well organized partnership. So it's not my lead, is it? No, Andrew, I think. I'm still hearing those foghorn noises.
That might be my phone.
Oh,
So there's a chat from Shireen about Madala and his guitar playing.
yeah, Madala plays the guitar at the end of the gig, I'm told, but I don't.
He has a great singing voice. We should
Yeah, I
ask
don't.
him to accompany himself.
So after last board, you switch over to Agustin's room for the guitar performance.
Unfortunately, Shireen is volunteering my services. For those that don't know me, I'm a musician. So
Yes. What do you play, John?
I'm a cellist.
Right.
Cellist not doing very much at the moment, but that's the way it is.
So Andrew's thinking long and hard about this opening lead.
Are you regretting not doubling 4 hearts now?
Still too early to say, isn't it? Yes, I am regretting it, but because there's nothing they could have done usefully over it, and it would have helped.
Presumably, Andrew's the...
I do want a heart lead.
Presumably, Andrew's looking at the 2 key cards.
Yeah, one of them may be the king of clubs, but he doesn't know that's a certain trait, but it's. I wonder whether 3-no trump denied a void in hearts. I'd be pretty sad if I doubled 4 hearts and then they established that it was a void because of my double. Oh, there we are. Queen of spades. I wonder why the queen, or has the Clara got ace king?
Can I presume from that you haven't agreed any attitude signals on queens?
We've normal honour leads as far as I'm concerned, so perhaps this is a singleton, it's the
Mm-hmm.
But if with 2 aces, why would he lead a singleton? Could just be he felt this was a suit to lead rather than an unsupported ace. So we'll await development. Suppose declarer's got. King to 4 clubs and ace, king 10 to 5 spades. It's looking bad for us. Look like the heart will go away, but he's still got to deal with the diamonds too. Club.
He can afford to overtake the jack of spades because he needs only one pitch.
Yes, yeah. Alejandro's got queen 10 doubleton that doesn't feel likely, but.
Would Andrew have led the queen of spades from like king, queen X?
Yeah, I was
Not as far as I'm concerned, but we're playing normal honours as.
And if Declare sort of has to have the king of spades, or he wouldn't have any problem in the play here.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Declare's got the king of spades. I wonder whether a club honour would have been a clever card. Try and fool Declarer for a moment. Clubs were 2-2. These games are sometimes faster than others, but
What do you think he's thinking about?
well, it rather looks like he's got king to 4 clubs and ace king. King some number of spades. He's trying to figure out whether to draw a second round of trumps immediately or cash the jack of spades first.
You think Andrew led the singleton queen of spades with a singleton trump? Could be.
Not.
I'm wondering if he has 10-9 doubleton of diamonds. Just thinking about what to do there, but doesn't seem so likely. No, he would just lead up to the diamonds twice.
It's got one entry with the club and one with the spade.
Well, I mean, he probably has to draw a second round of trump and then take his pitch. And then if he plays the diamond to the king, he'll have a problem.
Yes, Alexander Bianchedi was Andrew's opponent back, I think it was 1980 1987, the World Junior Championships in Nottingham, which Great Britain beat Argentina in the final. So they're old rivals, you could say, probably friends as well. So Agustin thinking and explaining how to go down. Well, I hope he does go down, but he's a very good player. Hi, Carrie. Say hello to Mike. You can hear me. I can see you in my top 4 pictures. But yeah.
Hello.
Hi, Mike.
I'm there
Yeah.
on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said, Mike says that if Andrew had king, queen, bear, spades, right, which card would you have read?
Well, orthodoxly the king.
And if it's, oh, he's doing something.
So second round of trumps, in which I expect to see Andrew show out. Seven of hearts. So Andrew just going to take his aces now. Play a small card I've already discouraged in spades, ace of hearts, and I'll make a club for 1 down. So queen of spades, we didn't guess that was from queen 10-8.
Ooh. Wow.
Well, I better
That's what
accept
Claire
that.
was thinking about.
So it fooled us all there. But if he leaves a low spade, Clara just puts up a jack from dummy. And he believed in the lead. All right, moving on, a no trump on my right. I've got nothing to say. So if Declare had known what the lead was, he could have done it, but needed some help in diamonds as well, but the diamonds were ace to 3 on side. Oh, right. So Andrew's balanced this auction a takeout double, which I'm going to remove to my longest suit. I imagine Tuno Trump would ask him to choose between the minors. It's certainly not 11th hole position. We're just looking for our best contract. We're up against a strong no Trump. We're hoping to find a fit and stay alive. North doesn't have to have a lot for contested pots, but there's vulnerability, especially when North is Andrew. I like to think that my King Jack 10 to 5 and an ace will keep us afloat though.
You have quite a suitable hand, I think.
Yes, yeah, I expect opponents to compete to 3 hearts, which I will pass. That's classic imp strategy, push them to 3 level and sell out. Oh, double. I wonder what that is. My world, that would be a penalty double, but in Italy or Argentina, that may just show a good hand. Okay. And he's removed to 3 hearts. That's West thinking about punishing us with 4 hearts. Well, that would make for a contest.
Sort of depends what East's 3 diamonds would mean. Would it be natural or would it be
I think it would be
maximum for
natural.
hearts?
Sometimes East got 5 or 6 diamonds and 2 hearts.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to choose between 3 clubs doubled and 3 hearts for that. Looks like West has got maybe a 7 count with a bit of shape. He's considering a punt at game. But he may be successful. Looks like all suits are splitting. I'm going to lead a spade anyway. Can't lead from clubs and diamonds. Leading a heart feels a bit negative. I can't imagine Andrew's got anything more to say.
But he's not going to say it slowly.
Well, he may be preaching to his choir. Maximum pass, yeah, that's what we understood.
Yeah. That treatment makes a lot of sense. If
Yes.
you don't want to sell out, so if you have a fit, you want to play. If you don't have a fit, you want to defend.
You shouldn't have to guess between no. Andrew really thinking, or has he gone to the drinks cabinet?
I suspect he's fielding questions.
Well, I think we've got all the information we're going to get out of these guys.
No, I meant from the people in his kibitzers. So.
Yes, yeah, that's likely. I would be most surprised if he finds a positive call there. But he is a very active player. He doesn't come to pass throughout and hide, which is broadly speaking my strategy. But
I like that club jack under the ace possibility. I mean, it's you know, it's called a Grosvenor Gambit based on an article from 40 years ago or so. But here, it would just be almost impossible for declare to go right after you've done that.
yeah, it's a pure Grosvenor would be if you were just doing it for the fun of it to annoy declaring. But if you're trying to persuade him to play the hand one way rather than another, that's another thing. I'd have to look at it later to see whether that makes any sense. Well, there must be a very long discussion the other side of the table. Here we are, raring to get the 8 of spades on the table and 3 hearts. Well, if Andrew doubles, what would that mean? I guess that's giving us the option to pass or bid. But, okay, I've not changed my mind about the opening lead. For discouraging, I'd probably just finesse his honour. Well, it's a thoughtful game tonight. I wish I'd given more thought to defending 6 hearts, but anyway, we've moved on from that. Trying to. Is Alexander commenting? He's just playing, I think. Is that right? John? Is Alexander commentating? Or Alejandro, I think it is.
I had the feeling everyone was doing it, but I might be wrong about that.
Yeah.
No, he's the only one who isn't.
Oh, he's the only one who isn't, right?
Right. Okay, he's genuinely planning to play in 3 hearts. I'm going to play the 2 of hearts. So Andrew gets in. He'll know that I'm not roughing a spade immediately. And okay, it looks like we always had a heart trick. Andrew had king 9. I had 3 to 10. So we've got a heart trick. Doesn't look like we have a spade trick.
Of course, this is where he produces the 8 of spades, but it's unlikely, isn't it, really?
Well, if he wants to do that, he'll make my day. But right, smallish card, I think. Possible suit preference situation. I don't want to play the jack and make him think I've changed my mind about the spade. I don't think I really mind what he does. We're making a diamond trick, are we? Yeah, nothing really mattered. Yeah. Clara, yes, there wasn't even room for Andrew to have any more high cards. So, not a very good game. They needed spade, king, right, and both red suits. No, probably both red suits, 3-2. 11 points. I don't open that.
Would you open at third seat after pass?
No, it's not worth an opening bid, and there's no tactical purpose in it either.
There's nothing lead directing about it, is there? No.
We're not making a contract unless Andrew can bid. I'm just here to sit and defend otherwise. It's time we played a hand, isn't it? We've defended all 6, but very patiently. One heart, right. Got a useful sporting hand for hearts. We've not discussed anything, but I'm a bit Suno Trump. I'll tell him what it means. He already suspects what it means. 4-card constructive, which is what he would guess it meant.
And what would 2 spades be?
2 spades, 3-card. So 3 hearts. Disappointingly, he's signed off. I'm not going to overrule him. I don't think he'll have opened too light, vulnerable a game all, but could well be ace, queen, jack to 5 hearts and another card. We don't want to be any higher than. If he's got spade length, he'll be losing all of those. So I'm not. It wasn't tempting to raise the pawn. So I get a breather. We'll watch Andrew Robson in 3 hearts. And he has a filthy hand and we're high enough. Good luck, partner.
Yeah. He'll need some luck. His main chance is ace and 1 heart on side.
Well, he's got 3 spades to lose off the top, and he can cope with the minors, but there's a danger that East will go in with the ace of hearts and promote his partner's queen. East has ace. Well, East doesn't have to continue spades here. He's got ace, king, jack of spades. He may just want to keep them over the queen. Upside down countered attitude. So the 2 probably got too small. It's encouraging a spade continuation. Whether East continues them is up to him.
When you play in your dummy, do you tend to follow what's going on or relax?
I try not to. I'll take a passing interest here, but it's really a waste of energy, and that's partners relying on me for my opinion of his play. I think on this occasion we can categorically state that he's not. So I can relax, except I'm talking to you.
That's interesting because I find it similar. If you're playing with a partner who's playing, you don't particularly have to watch it. But if you're playing with a student, for instance, you actually have to do more work because the student is expecting you to discuss the hand with them.
Yeah, and that's true. And if you don't remember how the play's gone, quite likely he's forgotten by the interval.
It's not even until the end of the hand.
Yeah.
That's one of the great advantages of BridgeBase.
Yes, yes. All the bids and plays are recorded. It's the greatest training tuition thing ever. It's not quite the same as being out and about with your pals and going to the restaurant afterwards, but it's got a lot to it. Anyway, with this guy, I know the dummy will be played to my satisfaction. That's no worries on that score. All right, they're continuing spades.
Oh my.
And it was Jack Doubleton, so whoever he considered unblocking the Jack, so his partner would know the position. So now the Queen in spades is high, but it's about to be roughed away. Not much to do. They had King of Clubs and a heart.
I guess the clear could always have picked up stiff Queen of Hearts on side also.
Oh, well. East didn't have any, so.
But not this. Yeah.
So what's he going to do now? He's got to take the discard first, and he does that. He can play the it's not down 5, but one more trick. Andrew's discarding a club on the diamonds and playing hearts. West is down to Queen 10 of hearts. Fairly normal result, I would say.
Yeah, they could make 2 diamonds or 2 spades.
Yeah, and
well, actually, no, they don't quite make 2 spades.
It's important not to bet 4 hearts, which would have been double for 500. Not that I was close to doing that.
Yeah.
We have a defense to no trump, quite a standard one, 2 clubs to the majors, 2 diamonds shows 1 major, 2 major shows 5 a major and 4 card minor. And against no trumps, we lead 4th highest. Jack of hearts, well that's a promising start from my point of view. I've got the ace.
And in that defense, double would have been penalty?
In the previous hand,
No, no trump. If it had gone a no trump double.
No trump double, I think that would have been penalty. We've not discussed anything of it. So my plan will be, Clara plays low from dummy, I'll encourage with the 6. He plays for king. I'm going to take the ace and return the 6. I think I am anyway. Well, is there any case for trying to cash out in clubs? It seems a bit far-fetched. It is possible, but it's a long shot. I'm going to return a heart. Let's have a look at the first trick again. See the Mr. Spot cards. Too late now. They were small one, I think, the Clara played. The 8 and 10. Hello. Face of it, Andrew's got 7's missing. We've not seen a 7. Probably Andrew's got Jack 10, 9, 8, but I have the 7 as well. So 12 points in dummy. Claire has shown 15, I assume. It's 13 for the defence. I've already played 4 of them. I've got the king and Andrew's the jack. That's 8. There's room for Andrew to have an ace or 3 queens. If I have a problem, it's probably going to be whether to cover the jack of clubs from dummy. Clara doesn't look very interested in clubs, though, judging from his discard of a club. It looks like his main sort of tricks would be diamonds. Perhaps he's got ace to 4, has to decide whether to finesse or not. Got ace 9 to 4, he could finesse. Either way, he'll be disappointed if he plays me the queen. Glad I had my dinner before playing tonight.
Is it very hard to keep your energy up, Tom, when you've, like 7 boards and you've not really had a lot to do?
Well, I'm managing. I have to do one more thing than usual. I have to play, I have to talk and count the hand. It's the counting the hand which gets me, but it's giving me a mild adrenaline rush, the attempt to do so. But
Well, if you actually
whether I can sustain it for 4 hours, it remains to be seen. But it's not like a normal bridge game. But it's fun. And I should be giving suit preference here to my partner, but my opponent's also looking. Looks like declarer has ace queen to 4 spades and is cashing some of those to get information. Before committing in diamonds, that's what it looks like. We play standard attitude and count, so if it's communicating to me, then that shows that's discouraging. So maybe the moment of truth is finished. So he's got, if those are running, that's enough. It's 5 tricks already. He's got 2 spades to come. His points were ace, queen of spades was 6, queen of hearts was 8, ace of diamonds was 12, and ace of clubs 16. So I mean he's in his range. If he's not in range, could Andrew have the ace of clubs? That would be the only way we're setting it from there. So that's his 9th trick. It looks like I may have given the other trick by not keeping my long spade, but not the end of the world. Ah, chance of declaring the hand at last, 21 points.
And do you plan to treat it as 21 or promote to 22?
We haven't discussed it. It looks like normal raise in England is about 20 to about 22.
Well, I just gave this to the Kaplan-Rubens evaluator. It makes it 22.1.
Really? I'd like to have some spot cards, but.
Well, yeah, but then you'd have 23 maybe.
It's a much nicer hand if there's a chance that partner's slamming, though, isn't it? But if it's going to be a string trump contract, then, well, anyway, we discussed this sequence.
I'm confident there's not a lot in it either way.
So their lead attitude, that means they lead lowest if they like a suit, something a bit higher if they don't, and upside down count and attitude. So that's reverse attitude, reverse count. High discourages or shows an odd number. I don't suppose they play Smith, but I'll ask. I don't think Smith's part of the Latin methods. Oh yes, they do. So not much in the dummy, but I'm glad we're in. Am I? I think I'm glad we're in no trumps, not spades. With 4-3-3-3, he didn't stay in case I had the same shape, basically. But, just ask if the 9 is anything.
Let's hope it is.
Let's get the information first, then we'll study our prospects. But 9 promises an honor 9-8. So I think, if I understood correctly, it's a natural card, but promises a lot higher honor. So most likely Jack 9-8, I guess. Anyway, we're going to play low from dummy, presumably win the king in hand. 3 looks like it's encouraging. So how can we get 9 tricks? We're going to need 3 spade tricks. Heart is 4. 2 clubs are 6. 2 diamonds are 8. The 9th might come either from second heart trick or a long club. I can't think of any other possibilities.
I have more salmon if
More salmon?
hold on.
We have some salmon as well.
The normal way to play the spades is ace and then small to the queen, but West has the king. He's going to take it. Put a heart for him, my queen. Where East waiting with the ace and 10. So perhaps it's time to make an anti-percentage play in spades. Play East for the doubleton king. And if that happens, then I can play for clubs 3-3. I don't believe this 9 of hearts can be away from the ace. Normal to leave low from the ace, I would have thought. I'll ask it. Ideally, I'd be able to look it up on the convention card without asking. It is any honour, so it is possible. Fair enough. So, I take the anti-percentage play in spades. I'm committed to ducking on the heart. But if it was ace-9, perhaps East would play the 10 on the first trick. Ace-9, 8-7, and East has got Jack 10 to 4. That's possible. Close decision. I'm going to. One thing in theory, East could even unblock a doubleton king. A7 to 9.
Did you consider playing the 6 instead of the 4?
Do I need an entry to dummy? Yes, I should have done that.
You might need the double avoidance and clubs.
Yes, on normal considerations, I should unblock the 6 and give myself flexibility. Might also let a 9, perhaps from Ace Jack 9, 8, 7. Oh God, I've cut myself off from the heart now. That was stupid. Oh, that's a terrible play. Yeah, I forgot to unlock the 6 of spades.
Can always ask for an undo.
No, I think that would be a bit. No, that wouldn't be a fair.
A bit cheeky, huh?
It wasn't a misclick. Undo it for misclick. I lost my mind.
I agree. It was a joke.
That's not me.
Maybe not a good joke, but a joke.
It had been in the back of my mind a minute or two before I played the card.
Yeah. I told a joke once.
I'm going to go for the other plan now.
Was that it?
Which is play for doubleton king here because.
Yes, Michael.
Okay. So.
Oh, well done.
So I've got my spade trade. I'm hunting for my 9th now, which can be either the. I'm going to cash my spades and then play a club, or oh, if If only I had the extra entry to dummy, I could lead twice towards hand and keep West off play. So, all right, I'm going to try ace of clubs here. I'm really annoyed with my play here.
Double club and some time with that.
I suppose East had queen to 3 clubs here. In theory, he could unblock the jack of clubs. You see, he's helping his partner. It looks like it. Looks like it. I don't know. So I'm going to play a spade to the queen. Club towards hand. But I'll let East hold the queen. Plays it. Oh, it's a late king. I cashed myself. Oh no, no! I didn't mean to do that. He can gives East another chance to throw his club. Oh. Don't fancy my chances. Okay, West had the queen of clubs all the time. He was playing with me. The club's worth 3-3 at least. I have a chance. Now it's the heart. I've got to guess the heart. Well, I'm going to go with my initial instinct. Play for the hearts to be blocked.
Playing East for ace 10 third.
Yeah. Well, I feel majorly embarrassed. They're all telling me well played, and it
All the agony turned out to be worth it.
East could have beaten you by unblocking the king of spades under the ace. That would have been an amazing play.
yeah.
So, Tom, would you have passed the north hand or raised the 3-0?
I think it's worth a raise, but some of the time Ring of Trump goes off and so does 2. So better be hung for a, what's the expression? Is it a sheep? I've got a marginal bid here. I'm going to make it.
Oh. I agree with you that it's marginal, but nowadays a lot of people would think it's extras.
Looks like a 1 spade overcall to me.
I'm not going to bet him anymore.
Work after lunch.
Right, I'm passing. I bid diamonds and didn't get any support, so I think it's quite clear to try the queen spades. Oh, I should ask him. Can he have? should really just ask the opponents. Go ahead. Right, okay. Ask my question without alerting to my partner to the question. Yes, he can have 4 spades. As far as I'm concerned, we're just natural on the leads, although a lot of players in England play strong king and you lead the queen from a weak king-queen holding. But so anyway, I'll see what Andrew signals on this. So 12 boards we've decided, so that would be, yeah, it would be about 2 hours. I think that's enough, really. Just close that.
Okay, Tom, thank you very much. Pleasure as always.
Okay, thank you. Thank you,
Good
nice to
luck.
see you. Good night.
Good night. Bye, everyone.
Cheerio. Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Fine, so we can't see the 2. So we don't know yet whether that's... So, if the 5 is lowest, declare can't have ace, king. Declare can't have ace, king, 9, 6. My partner would have played the 2 from that, discouraging. So the 5 does appear to be encouraging. Question is whether I want to continue with the 7, looks forcing partner's king, or the jack, giving myself a chance to put him in. And I think I want to give myself the chance to put partner in because East takes the ace of spades and runs some clubs. I may get short of discount. Suppose he had 5 clubs to run and ace, jack, and another diamond. I would really be in trouble defending the hand on my own. So I play the jack of spades, not the 10, because I don't want Andrew to unblock. This looks right. The 8. So could that be from king 5? What's going on? The 9 of hearts. I can't figure out the 5 and the 8. Well, I could take my queen of hearts and see. 3, we place Smith-Peters, so he's discouraging. If that means anything, he's discouraging spades. With the 8-5-2, I would have thought he would play the 2 at trick 1, but what else can he have? I'm baffled. King 8-5. He would encourage with the 8 at trig 1. I would hope. What's going on in hearts? Is that King 9 doubleton or 9 doubleton?
Doubleton would give declare 5 spades.
Sorry?
The partner can't have a doubleton spade.
No, he can't have doubleton spade. So 2 is missing. But I can't think of a holding for my partner consistent with the carding. Ask him how many clubs a club shed. So he would open the diamond with 4 diamonds generally. Club only 2 with 4, 4, 3, 2 exactly. So they normally open a diamond with 4. I'm utterly baffled.
Well, this is the kind of problem that gives me fits too.
Has he played the 5 from 8-5-2 as he doesn't want to switch? I can understand if he didn't want to switch, but
How firm is your agreement about carding?
our agreements are standard attitude count, standard Smith, and the 2 of hearts. He must have a spare heart card, so he's telling me not to continue spades, I think. So I am going to assume he's got 8-5-2 in spades. It's got to have some values if we're going to beat the contract. Perhaps the King of Hearts and nothing else, but then declarer will have, if he's setting up hearts, 2 hearts, maybe 4 clubs. Declarer must have ace of diamonds, ace, king, ace. So have a go at guessing declarer shape. Looks like 4-2-3-4. Could Andrew have the jack of diamonds? Could have, will it help us? Could Do you have the Queen of Clubs? Would that help us? There is Ace, King of Spades, Ace, Jack of Diamonds, 2, 4, 2, 4, which I'm struggling. I could have played the 9 of Clubs.
Would you expect partner to be giving you count in hearts?
We play Smith in hearts, so
No. Okay, got it.
well, nothing too bad happened on the club, so I'm going to play another one. Andrew's got king to 4 hearts. So that's the 4th defensive trick. And Clara had 3 hearts after all that. And the Jack of Clubs. Oh, I did something good.
Oh, yeah.
So what was going on in spades?
Ah.
9, 8, 5, 2. The 5 well, we came through, but just playing a spade would have been fine too. But perhaps Andrew was wanted a club shift and carded accordingly.
Didn't you tell him that it was his masterful carding that led you to the right defence?
Yes, I probably should, yes. He knows I'm taking the piss, but we'll say it anyway. But... oh, it's my go. Or pass. We said week 2s. We didn't discuss whether this was a week 2. Maybe it would have been a favourable vulnerability. It's been a bit slow, but everyone's really tried hard. So.
Well, we've got something like 150 people playing, so.
2 spades. I wonder whether that's a convention.
It would be nice if people would alert their conventions, but not everyone does. I just discovered a plugin, a browser plugin, that will save your alerts, and then the next time you have the same auction, it will alert automatically for you.
Oh, fabulous. It's fine as long as you don't change the system. So in standard bridge, 2 spades would be natural and game forcing. But players play a variety of conventions. Some of them 2 spades says bid 2 no trump, and then I'll describe my hand to you. Perhaps that's what they do. Well, 2 no trump could be a natural bid. So if this is natural, then Agustin's got a really strong 6-5. 6 diamonds, 5 spades. Diamonds must be longer than spades, or he would have opened a spade with the same length. 4 clubs. I'm not bothering to alert this, but I know that's agreeing spades. Yeah. Cubid, I don't know whether it promises club control. There aren't that many bids available to show spade support. But we could well be on our way to another slam. he hasn't taken the bait about the couldn't have got there without your masterful carding. I hope he's not offended. Be something interesting to discuss after the game.
Tom, I think you are old enough to know that you can't make such comments if you're worried about who you might offend.
No, I'm not. I don't worry unduly about who I might offend. Andrew's quite easygoing. And 5 hearts. I imagine that second time this bid has come up tonight, I imagine it shows avoiding hearts and asks for key cards outside hearts, exclusion key card Blackwood. The scale for this bid has to start at 0, 1, 2, even if you play 14-30, because you can't have a nil response which goes past 5 spades. But
yes, I agree, and I wish you would tell that to my partners.
Yeah.
Well, I only have one who insists on 14-30.
Basic bridge logic. So I wonder, does that show 2 no queen? Yeah, that's what I guess. So could this even be a grand slam to end the evening? That will wipe out all our 19.1 imps profit, but I don't. There isn't another room, is there? So 6 diamonds. I wonder, is that a contract or a grand slam try?
Yeah. They're non-vol. I think your lead is mostly secure.
I think the lead fluctuates by the second according to how other tables played it. Oh, the grand slam has been bid.
You could always click refresh, Tom. That would tell you how your lead is.
I'm not. It's not to be taken too seriously. The
net imps on the left side of the thing is always current.
No, it's
refresh will just get you back to that difference.
Okay.
It's the bridge and the banter this is about. There's who notionally wins is not significant. It's not a competitive arena, or we are trying to play well. Trump lead. Well, that's a lot of high cards, but 2 things. Good, well, there's no heart for Nas because Claire is void, but we do have this singleton diamond. I wonder whether that's going to cause him a problem.
Let's hope so.
We can only hope.
Well, he has 6 to the ace king queen, or 6 to the ace king queen 10. That's not going to be good enough.
It doesn't matter which spade I play at trick 1, they're both over roughing the dummy. So, ace of diamonds. Let's say a prayer. Yes. Get in. Probably unlucky for the opponents, but.
Well, your lead should hold up now.
Yeah, we're favourite now. So let's see whether it was a good contract or a bad contract when he played.
Well,
if it was a good contract, we'll say unlucky.
Yeah.
We will applaud the skill and the bidding. Was it a good contract? I'm not sure it was. No, Andrew's got King Jack to 4 diamonds, but we accept. Yeah, well, whatever he says. Well, 2 diamond roughs in dummy, 3 2 diamonds would have done it. So, yeah, it was at least a fair contract.
State of the match, they needed him from somewhere, although 6 making 6 would probably have been plenty of imps too.
The trouble with those marginal grand slams is you feel so sick when it's just game in the other room. So here, am I going to be a spade or stretched for no chance? I think I said it.
Well,
if you knew for a fact that the contract was 6 spades in the other room, you wouldn't mind being 7. You don't know that.
Yeah.
So,
early in my bridge career, I got to my partner and I reached 7 diamonds and we made it at match points. And we discovered every other table had played in a part score.
yeah.
Granted, it was a 3-table game.
Two spades, so Andrew could have bid 2 diamonds, so I better raise. So I'm not betting anymore. I'm miles away from the game, and I'm just happy to defend whatever contract they bid. I may have a lead problem at the moment. I'm still not betting. And I have no good opening lead. I tend not to lead unsupported aces, but I make an exception. Three. I think that means Andrew doesn't have the queen. He's not encouraged me. So we need to cash our hearts. It could be. I'm going to switch to low heart. Probably playing too quickly, but it looks like everyone wants to go home. Or
I liked the low heart.
May not be easy for my partner to read in some positions, but he knows if I had things in the heart, I'd have led it at trick 1. I think hearts had to be played before they went on spades, though, didn't they?
Yeah.
Andrew told me to switch, so I did.
If he has the ace jack of hearts, there's no wrong answer.
If he's got ace jack to 5, then that doesn't matter.
This is the only danger of leading the 4. It slows down play considerably.
It wasn't exactly rapid before I introduced this devilish 4 of hearts, was it? But
No, but I have a feeling if you had led the king, the play would have gone faster.
anyway, people come to hear us talk about what we're doing. If it's interesting, that's fine. It's maybe more interesting problem from the north side. It's a position where I couldn't really think for a long time and play 4 of hearts. It's an odd play from King 4 Doubleton. There's a bit of an ethical aspect to it. It's nice when making an odd play to be making it in good tempo, which I think I did that.
It's kind of payback. He may be as puzzled by this as you were by the 5 of spades, 8 of spades.
Payback for the 5 of spades, yeah. I believe he will read the possibility of King 4 Doubleton. So he's got Ace Jack to 5. He's wondering whether to put the Jack in, but I think he'll know. He knows that I would have led Singleton hard at trick 1, but whether he's willing to bet on it's another matter. It may not matter if we set up the Queen of Hearts. Taking his ace. Return the 9. Looks like the carrot showing out, yeah. But does it matter? If the carrot's got Ace King 5th and Ace 5th diamond, it's all academic. We know now. I think we know the shape. It's got 2 spades, 1 heart, 5 diamonds, 5 clubs. So. But it's got missing the King of Clubs. You'd have to get 4 of them away, which can't happen. So I don't think anything mattered.
That 9 of hearts back, he's
looked like super.
Trying to tell you, yeah, just
maybe
I have no club honor.
Maybe he had the Queen of Spades after all and discouraged at trick 1 because he wanted the heart shift, which is fair enough.
Well, did he want a heart shift?
If he had Ace Jack 9 5th, I guess he thought he did, but he didn't. He didn't figure on a low one, but maybe I should have shifted to the King. But then could he think that was a singleton and overtake it? Is that too far-fetched?
Yeah. I like the low one.
Well, I think it's been quite exciting bridge tonight, and I would say mostly well played. I made one appalling blunder, but opponents were unlucky, but they went for their contracts, more interesting than them stopping low, isn't it? And the 7 spade hand, would he even have made 6 spades? Probably not. Which is an argument for betting 7. Ten of diamonds from hand. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to take the king. Really trying to do duck a diamond early, and so half last spade. I believe Andrew indicated the queen to me. So it's got the queen of spades. He can't have a club on, I think. No, just was telling me he didn't want a club back, was what he was. It's fine. Now, Declare's got 1 club away. He's still got 3 left in his hand with his high 5. So.
4, but who's counting?
Started with 5 clubs. He's got 1 away. So if he had ace to 5, he's still got.
And now he'll rough his club and.
Yeah, he had ace king all the time.
All right, that was fun. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. It's much better than television. Is
Right.
this every week?
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you all for. Yeah, it's not always me you'll be glad to hear, but there's